Hello friends, in this video I am going to discuss, is divorce the last resort of your marital relationship? However, before discussing the point, that is divorce the last resort of the marital relationship, I would like to brief some of the unavoidable reasons or grounds of divorce. Remember, here I wouldn't discuss all the grounds of divorce, rather only those grounds which cannot be avoided, and divorce is the only option. In the second part, I would discuss all those causes which can be mediated and one can restore marital relationships. Remember, not guaranteed, but there are chances. So let's start with the unavoidable causes of divorce. Following are the unavoidable causes of divorce. That is desertion. If any of the spouses, either husband or wife, left his wife or husband and doesn't keep any sort of contact at least for 2 years in Hindu law, it is a substantial valid ground of divorce. Secondly, renunciation of the word. If any of the spouses, either husband or wife, renounces his or her married life and becomes monk or sannyasi, the aggrieved spouse may file a divorce petition. Next, mental disorder. If the spouse is incapable of performing the normal duties essential in a married life, a divorce petition can be filed. Next, communicable, virulent, untreatable disease such as HIV, AIDS, syphilis, gonorrhea, or a virulent and incurable form of leprosy. If a spouse suffering from any of these diseases named here, it could be a valid ground for the divorce. Next, religious conversion. If a wife or husband relinquishes his or her religion and accept other religion, then aggrieved party can file a divorce petition. Next, cruelty. Cruelty can be categorized as permanent or habitual. If any of the spouses, in the Indian case, it is usually the husband, but wife may also be habitually cruel, doesn't behave politely, rather every time remains rude and more often harasses physically as well as tortures mentally, then it is an unavoidable cause of divorce. Next, temporal or circumstantial. If it is temporal or circumstantial, or in other words, it hasn't been seen before, rather started recently, then it can be cured and your marital relationship can also be restored. So, in the first case, there is no chance of mediation, but in case of the second category, mediation should be given priority. Next, avoidable grounds of divorce. Other than 6 points discussed above, rest grounds of divorce normally can be avoided and cured to restore the married life. Adultery is another substantial ground of divorce, but didn't put it in the first category, as it can be avoided to some extent. However, if it is at extreme level, then of course go for divorce. Now the question is, why should divorce not be given priority? In Indian culture, divorce is one of the most fatal incidents of a married couple. It spoils the family. The children are the biggest victims of this incident. It also badly affects the financial and mental conditions of respective couples. However, if it is one of the causes discussed above, that is 1 to 5 and 6 partially, then divorce is the only option, unquestionably. But if it is because of any other reason that you can avoid, then I strongly suggest go for mediation and save your family, especially your children. So, if you or any of your known has such problem, don't hesitate to contact us at given address.